Hey guys, EpicMan14111 here, and today I'll be doing some card tips on one of my favorite deck archetypes, Malefics. Although I do not really feel well today, got a cold, and having a little bit of issues hearing in my ear. But hopefully that will go away. It seems to happen every time it gets cold in the ear. But anyway, let's just skip ahead to today's video. Alright. So a good strategy that I found out recently from Malefics, which I didn't think to begin with. I should have. Which also I will hopefully do a Malefic deck profile soon. I got to get one more Malefic Rainbow so I can have 3, and 2 more Malefic Cyber Ends. I also need to get another Rainbow Dragon. That way I'll have my 2 powerhouse monsters maxed out. Alright, well, here's a good combination. Begin with this face down card right here, and have a Malefic World out on the field. Right there. Alright, so then what we will do is, let's just say, for instance, it was our opponent's turn, and they didn't have anything, so they skipped it back to us. What we will do now, well, of course, you gotta have something on the field to protect yourself, so we would begin by doing this Malefic Rainbow, if it was our first turn. But then what you would do, as soon as it was your opponent's turn, you activate the trap card, Skill Drain. What Skill Drain here does is you pay 1,000 life points, of course, to activate it. However, as long as it's on the field, all effect monsters on the field are negated. So if your opponent likes to run those pesky little marshmallows or other stupid monsters that are really annoying, if you attack them and can't be destroyed, they actually can easily be destroyed with this Skill Drain. Because as soon as they go face up, they lose their effects. You won't lose 1,000 damage from Marshmallow, and it can be killed off easy. But the reason why Skill Drain is in this Malefic deck is because it pretty much grants this deck the ability that it had in the movie. You can pretty much special summon any other Malefic, because it negates a Malefic monster's effect. It negates the effect of being destroyed if there was no field spell. So if Malefic World wasn't here right now, that'd be just fine. The Malefic monster would stay. And it also negates the effect where only one Malefic monster can be on the field. Sadly, it does not do that for the ones in the hand. So if you have ones in the hand, you can't do it. But you still can special set them. But you still have to banish their counterparts. So I banished my Cyber End, Stardust Dragon, and another Rainbow Dragon from the deck. Which I had a little test duel with this a few minutes ago with my 3 legendary Yugi decks that I modified a little bit. And it pretty much defeated all 3 of them. But anyway, since they're set, you'd have to wait a whole turn. So just hope your opponent doesn't summon anything. Well, Malefic Rainbow here, its defense is 0. So if your opponent summons anything, as long as it doesn't have 0 attack points, and if they pick the right one, of course, it would be destroyed. But Malefic Cyber End has 2800. So they would just have to have something stronger than that to kill it. So it has a little bit of defense. And Malefic Stardust here has 2000. But pretty much when it's your next turn, you can flip them up, and then boom, you have 4 Malefics on the field. And unless, of course, your opponent has a Mirror Force, which is very annoying as well, Skill Drain only negates monster effects. So they would all be destroyed. But if any good Malefic duelist would know, there is a monster in the deck that wants that to happen, and that is the Malefic Truth Dragon. It can only be special summoned from the hand in the graveyard, of course, but it's still very useful. The only sad thing is, if you have your Truth Dragon out on the field with Skill Drain, I mean, sure, it could stay in the field, and if you wanted, you could bring out more Malefics, but Truth Dragon then loses its ability to blow up all the monsters your opponent has. And that's like the best part of Truth Dragon. Well, that and its 5,000 freaking attack points. Yeah. But yeah, that was just one combo that I found in the Malefic deck. There is another one that I found by going through with my cards. And I apologize once again if I do sound sick. Okay, my friends, let's say for instance, this happens. You would go ahead and special summon up Malefic Rainbow. Malefic rolls out in the field, of course. Or you just so happen to have Skill Drain out, and you would set it and flip it out next turn. Then you have one card in your hand, which is hopefully a Truth Dragon. Go ahead and use the trap card, Destruct Potion. What it is you pretty much destroy the monster on the field, and you gain on your field, not on your opponent's. You gain its attack power as your life points. So Malefic Rainbow has 4,000 attack points, you'd gain 4,000 life points. And if you had 8,000, that'd be 1,200. Well, 12,000, sorry. Brain doesn't want to do math. But anyway, then you would immediately use Truth Dragon's effect, losing 6,000, which still gives you 6,000, which gives you more decent than 4,000 you would have had left for if you used 8,000. And you'd have a Truth Dragon on the field. I only have one Destruct Potion. I don't know where I could find others. Well, online, of course, but it's an old card. And not that old. I believe it's from 5D's era. But those were some awesome Malefic tips and strategies that I have found. I guess there was one more that I could show you. It's really cool. Well, two more, actually. We'll do two more. Sorry if I ramble on at times. Alright. Now what we're going to do is we're going to show a way to max out your protection of Malefic World. Well, not max out, but super protected. Alright. Very, 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 very rare changes would happen. But you activate Malefic World. Then you use 2 magic reflectors on it, which places a counter on it. So that's 2 counters on the Malefic World. Then you would go ahead and activate 2 field barriers. And as long as they're in the field, if you have a field spell, if your opponent were to ever destroy a field spell, they'd have to destroy a field barrier first. Which means... Sorry. Pardon that. If your opponent wanted to destroy the field spell, they'd have to destroy 1 field barrier, 2 field barrier, 2 counters, as well as the field spell itself. And if you add it up, that's 5 cards you'd have to use. Well, it's either that, or if you're in a normal duel, they just use Giant Trunade on it, which is bullcrap. I hate that card. But another good way now to bring out a Malefic Truth Dragon is the final tip. Alright. Let's say I had Malefic World, Malefic Stardust, and Truth Dragon in my hand, along with another Malefic World. I would activate Malefic World. Then I'd special summon out my Malefic Stardust by banishing Stardust Dragon from the extra deck. I can then activate another Malefic World, which temporarily destroys this, or gets rid of it. And since a field spell was quickly not on the field for those seconds, Stardust will be destroyed. And now, paying half your life points, instant Malefic Truth Dragon. And that's a 5,000 attacker. Well, guys, that was the Malefic deck tips that I have come up with and found. Hope you all enjoyed it, and hope you liked this video. If you did, please like and subscribe, and I will try to make some more Yu-Gi-Oh! Related videos in the future. Till then, I'm EpicMan14111, signing out.